Okay, students, today we are going to solve the DPP1 of the surface chemistry. Okay, so first question already everybody must have downloaded, got the DPP with you. Check, everybody must have the DPP1 of the surface chemistry. Now let us see the first question. Which gas will be adsorbed on a solid to a greater extent? Which gas will be adsorbed on a solid to a greater extent? Okay. Option A gas having non-polar molecule. B, gas having highest critical temperature. Option C, gas having lower critical temperature. Gas having highest critical pressure. Okay. So what will be the answer? First answer, first question answer is B. Okay. So actually the adsorption is conversion of gas into liquid or solid phase. So for converting a gas into liquid, we take the critical temperature. Higher the critical temperature in states of matter of class 11th we have studied. Higher the critical temperature, more will be the tendency to liquefy. More will be the tendency to liquefy. Therefore, first answer is B. Why it is answer B? Is it understood? Now let's see the next question. Question number 2. Question number 2. Colloidal particles in a solution can be coagulated by option A, heating. Option B, adding electrolyte. Option C, adding oppositely charged sol, and option D, any of the above methods. So this question is just checking your patience. You are able to read the all options carefully or not. Okay. So normally people will start answering B when this question is given. When this question is given. Okay. Second answer, most of the students given B option. Okay. But it is just checking your patience. Answer to this question is D. Answer to this question is D. You can use any of the methods. You can add oppositely charged sol. This is called as a mutual coagulation. And on heating also it is possible. So D answer. Okay, now let us see about the question number 3. Make it fast so that we can solve all questions. Emulsifier is an agent which accelerates dispersion, here, homogenizes emulsion, stabilizes emulsion, or aids flocculation of an emulsion. Okay, so very good. Answer is what? C. What is the answer? Stabilizes emulsion. It will act as a layer between the, suppose this is the oil, okay, and this is the water. So this emulsifier act as a bridge between both of them, oil in water or water in oil. So because of the emulsifying agent, the stability of emulsifier will increases. That's why, what is the answer? Third question answer is C. Now let us see what is the next question. Given below are few electrolyte indicates which among them bring about the coagulation of the gold sol quickest at the least concentration. Okay. So coagulation you have to find out gold sol. So what will be the answer? Gold sol. Metal sols, what you have to check? NaCl 1 positive, MgCl plus 2, aluminum plus 3, and K4 only plus 1. So answer will be what? C answer. Fourth answer will be C. Okay. Why? Because of the maximum charge found on the aluminium. Maximum charge found on the aluminium. Now let us see the next question of the DPP. Daily practice problem. Fifth question. The minimum concentration of an electrolyte required to cause coagulation is called as flocculation value, gold number, protective value, or none of these. Okay. Very good. Flocculation value. Minimum value required for coagulation is called as flocculation value. So fifth answer is A. Okay. B, D, C, C, A. Okay. Now let us see about the question number 6. Question number 6. Smoke precipitator works on the principle of. Smoke precipitator works on the principle of distribution law, neutralization of charge on colloid, Le-Chatelain principle, and addition of electrolyte. What is the answer? Question number 6. Distribution law, neutralization of charge on colloid, Le-Chatelain principle, and addition of electrolyte. Very poor. The last in the uses of colloid, quartile precipitator. This question is based upon the quartile precipitator. Quartile precipitator works on the principle of neutralization of charge on colloid. Okay. So what is the answer? B is the option. B option. Quartile precipitator, what it will give? If positive colloid, it will give the negative charge. If negative colloid, it will give the positive charge. So sixth answer is B. Okay. Then let us see about the next seventh question. Which of the following elements not correct in respect of lyophilic soles? Which of the following statements are not correct is with respect to lyophilic sole? There is a considerable interaction between. Not correct, incorrect, you have to find out. Okay, considerable interaction. Then these are quite stable and not easily coagulated. That is also correct. They carry charge. Then next fourth is these particles are hydrated. Okay. So answer to this question is, what is the answer? Very good. C is the answer. Okay. They carry charge. No, they don't carry any charge. That's why they are lyophilic. Positive will be attracted equally by the negative. Therefore, net attraction force will be 0. So net charge will be 0, but individual charge is there. Okay. Next, As to S3, sole, positive colloid, negative colloid. Very important question. This is most repeated question. Sulfide ores are sulfide colloid solution will be which solution? Negative. So negative is in the B option. So eighth answer is B option. Very good. Okay. Then let us see about the ninth question. At critical micelle concentration, the surfactant molecule decompose, dissociate, associate. Ninth question. Associate or become completely soluble. At critical micelle concentration, surfactant molecules. Ninth question, surfactant molecules. Sorry, 10th question. It was 10th question. So 10th question answer is, what is the answer? C. 10th question answer is C. Okay, 10th question, I was reading 10th question. 10th question answer will be they associate. That's why this is called as a associated colloids. Okay, what they are called as associated colloids. 10th question I am talking about. I will read out the 9th question. Associated colloids. So 9th question is, which of the following electrolyte will be most effective in coagulation of gold sole? Okay. Similar question we have done. So what we have to check it here for positive charge. So 9th question, positive charge you have to see sodium +1, potassium +1 and sodium +1. So D will be the correct answer. Okay, 9th will be answer will be D. Positive charge on each ion you have to check, not total positive charge. Like sodium positive, potassium positive, magnesium 2 positive. Okay, noted. Okay, next coming to the 11th question. Speed up. We got more than one correct also, but from where more than one correct, that is a question. Okay, if I give combined, then only you will think in all directions. Then 11th question. 11th question is about alum purify muddy water by dialysis, adsorption, coagulation, or forming the true solution. Very good. 11th answer is C. It we have studied in the uses of colloidal solution. Water, if it is a muddy water or impure water, it is a colloidal solution. Alum is a double salt. So when you add double salt to the impure water, it will cause the coagulation and purified. Okay. Now let's see the 12th question. What is the 12th question answer? 12th question answer. Okay, I will read out. Solute dispersed in ethanol is called as alcohol. What it is called as? Alcohol. Like this, how many I told you? In the video lecture, I told you depending on the solvent. If it is alcohol, alcohol, benzene, benzosol, water, hydrosol. Okay? Or aquasol. Water, if it is aquasol, alcohol, then it is called alcohol. If it is benzene, benzosol. So, 12th answer will be D. Okay? Next, 13th. Arsenious sulfide carries negative charge. Therefore, maximum precipitating power. So, most of the students are confusing about the power and value. Value is more, power is less. Okay. So, Hardy's Casual rule based question, arsenious sulfide. Here it is given, but nowadays they are not giving the charge. You have to remember arsenious sulfide is a negative soul. So, you have to check for the maximum positive charge. Okay. So, maximum positive charge you can find in the D option. K2SO4, potassium plus 1, calcium plus 2, sodium plus 1, aluminium plus 3. So 13th question answer is D option. Okay, D option, 13th question. Next 14th question. Reversible adsorption is chemisorption, physisorption, both, none. Only B. Okay. Chemisorption is not reversible. Therefore, 14th answer is B. Chemisorption is not reversible. Once chemical bond is formed, it is not possible to separate them. Okay. Next, coming to the next question, 15th question. The function of gum arabic in the preparation of Indian ink is the function of gum arabic. Option A, coagulation. Option B, peptidization. Option C, protective colloid. Or option D, adsorption. Okay. So 15th question, what is the answer? Actually, gum arabic is a protective colloid with good gold number. Okay. So answer is C. 15th answer is what? C. Gum arabic is a protective colloid. Okay. So Indian ink is a unstable lyophobic colloidal solution. So ink to be stabilized. So for that, what we will add? Gum arabic we will add. Okay. Indian ink. Okay. Note down with this. Indian ink is a lyophobic. Indian ink is a lyophobic colloidal solution. Lyophobic colloidal solution. So lyophobic colloidal solutions are unstable. So to improve their protective colloid must be added. What is that? Gum arabic. Gum arabic. Gum arabic is a protective colloid. So protective colloid, the gold number I have mentioned, protective colloid will improve the stability of lyophobic colloidal solution. So how much it is protective, that we will measure with the help of the gold number. Lower the gold number, higher will be its protective action. Okay. Up to 15, is it clear now? Noted these points. Make it fast. Okay. Now let's see about the question number 16. In the DPP, question number 16. Which of the following is an example of associated colloid? Which of the following is an example of associated colloid? Okay. So option A, protein plus water. Option B, soap plus water. Option C, rubber plus benzene. Option D, AS2O3 plus FeOH, very good. Soap molecules are biphasic. So 16th answer is B. What is the 16th answer? B. Okay, along with the reason you note down. Understood? So if you write with your own handwriting after the chapter, this will be helpful to you. Before the examination, if you want to revise it fast, then this type of DPP will be very effective. Like some points which I missed in the lecture will be covered over here. Like gum arabic, that example I have not taken. So that will be covered in the DPPs. Okay. Okay. Next, 17th question. Adsorption of gases on a solid surface is generally exothermic because enthalpy is positive, entropy decreases, entropy increases, free energy increases. What is the reason? Enthalpy is positive? No, enthalpy is negative. So entropy decreases. Okay. Adsorption of gas on solid is generally exothermic because entropy decreases because it is converting from gas to liquid. So gas to liquid entropy decreases and energy releases. So 17th answer is B. Okay, very good. Next, 18th. Which of the following is a correct statement? Hardy's causal related to coagulation. So is oblique R is there, therefore it can be more than one correct. Okay. So 18th question may be more than one correct, maybe single correct. So Hardy's causal rule is related to coagulation. So correct answer. Then Brownian movement and Tyndall effect are shown by colloidal. Very good. That is also properties. Brownian movement is a mechanical property and Tyndall effect is optical property. And C option, it is given when liquid is dispersed, it is called as a gel. Liquid in liquid is called as emulsion. So it is not correct. D option, gold number, measure the protective power, correct. So A, B, D are the correct options for the 18th question. A, B, D are the correct option for the 18th question. Is it understood? Let's see about the 19th question. Okay, so 19th is also more than one correct or single correct? Which statement is oblique or are correct? Okay, so let's see. Physical adsorption is a multi-layer and non-directional, correct, and non-specific. That is correct. So 19th A answer is correct. Chemisorption is specific and monolayer and directional, but physisorption multi-layer also can form. Okay, and B option is chemisorption is generally monolayer, specific and nature. Very good. That is B. Also correct. 20. Sorry, C option. Physical adsorption is due to free valencies. Free valencies only for chemisorption. Whether valence is available or not, chemical bond forming or not, that is for chemisorption. So C option is not correct. What should be the correct? The C option, it should be chemisorption is due to free valencies. D option is chemical adsorption is stronger than chemisorption. That is also correct. So 19th answers are A, B and D. 19th answers are A, B and D. Are you noting down? With reason you try to note down so that in future it will not be problem. After reading the chapter, if you are doing the DPP, you may score good. But once 4-5 chapters, once entire 12th class test, the same you will get out. Now you will answer 18th is D. But before revision, you will get doubt why it is D. So try to make reasons and with explanation with each and every option if possible. Everywhere it is not required, some places it is required. Okay. Then coming to the 20th question. Which is the following are correct for lyophilic soles? Option A, its surface tension is lower than that of H2O. Option B, viscosity higher than water. Surface tension, lyophilic, yes, lower because of the attraction. Okay, so 20 answer A is correct. And viscosity higher, correct. Viscosity higher, correct. Viscosity, C is surface tension higher than that of water, no viscosity. So A and B. 20 answers are A and B. Now let us see about the 21. Let us see about the 2121. Which statement is oblique R are correct? Okay, a solution prepared by adding AgNO3, excess of AgNO3 to the Ka solution. The same example I have taken in the lecture also. Okay, here what they are adding? Excess of AgNO3. So Ki is here and we are adding the AgI. So first what it will form? Colloidal suspension. First the what it will form? AgI will form and still you are adding AgI. So Ag plus will be adsorbed. Okay, so positive colloid. Is it understood or should I write it, draw this diagram? This type of question, definite question. Gold number and this type of charge generation due to preferential adsorption is very important question. Okay. So 21 question, positive colloid. So only one correct option. 21 question. Let us see the options. The solution prepared by addition of is due charge likely to develop is positive. A option is correct. B option, the effect of pressure on physical adsorption is high if temperature is low. That is also correct. Okay. Next, ultracentrifugation process used for preparation of lyophobic. No. Ultracentrifugation is what? Preparation of suspension. Okay. Next, purification. It is used for purification, not for preparation. Gold number is an index for extent of gold plating. No, it is for index of protective power. So 21 question, only A and B. What is the problem in C option? It should be in place of preparation, it should be for purification. Okay, in C, what should be the answer? Index of protective power. Okay, now let us see about the 22 question. Okay, 22 question is about colloidal solution can be purified by dialysis, electrodialysis, electrophoresis, and ultracentrifugation. So, ultrafiltration. Purified by what can be the answer? A, B, and D. A, B, and D only. 22 answers are A, B, and D. A, B, and D are the correct answer for 22. C is not possible. C is only for coagulation. Next, 23. Coming to the 23 question, check. Coagulation of colloids can be achieved by centrifugation, adding electrolyte, change in pH, and adding water. So A, B, C are the correct options. 23. What are the answers? A, B, and C. Those who are sending answer, I am able to see their answers, but try to send with question number. Like some students are sending with question number. Very good. 23 answer is A, B, and C. Is it understood? Okay, now let us see about the 24 question. 24 question. When negatively charged colloid like As2S3 added to positively charged in suitable amounts. Okay. Option A, both soles are precipitated simultaneously. That is correct. Okay, next B. The process is called mutual coagulation. That is also correct. They become negatively charged, positively charged colloid. They become negative. Only A, B are correct. Okay, what are correct? Only A, B are correct. 24th. Very good. Now people are answering with the question number. Now I can make out correct who are all correct. Good. Okay. Now let us see the 25th question. Question number 25th. Which of the following is not lyophilic? Which of the following are not lyophilic? Not lyophilic means unstable or lyophobic it should be. Okay. Silver sol is also unstable. Sulfur sol also unstable. As2S3 also unstable. Okay. These are all charged. They contain the charge. That's why. What is the answer? Very good. B, C, and D. They have the charge. Okay. Next. 26th. 26th question. Colloidal gold can be prepared by. This is the best method. 26th question. Bredig-Gark method and reduction of Al, AuCl3. These are the two methods we can use. A, comma B. Okay. 26th answer is what? A, comma B. Noting down? Okay, good. Then 27th question. 27th question. The coagulation of Sol particle can be brought by option A, heating, option B, addition of oppositely charged Sol, option C, addition of electrolyte, and option D, persistent dialysis. Persistent dialysis. Still, I could not get any options for the 27. Okay, first answer received. Good. Only few students are answering actively, and few students are just writing the guessed answers. 27. Very good. Now people are giving the correct answers. Okay, check your answer. A, C, and D are correct. What are correct? A, C, and D. Okay, let me explain 27th question. Coagulation of Sol particle can be brought by heating. Just this is a addition of oppositely charged Sol, then addition of electrolyte and persistent dialysis. Actually, it will be also will be correct. Okay. 27th A, B, C, D. Mutual coagulation. First is just heating, okay, and mutual coagulation. So A, B, C, D. Okay, next let us see about the 28th. 28th. Okay, good. 3 answers received. Try to mention the number, question number, then only I will make out. Which one is not lyophobic? Gelatin, correct. Gelatin is correct or not? Protective colloid, whichever are protective colloid, they will be correct answers. Then sulfur is not, it is negative colloid. Starch also, this is also colloid. So AC, and protein also protective colloid. So ACD. 28th answers are A, C, and D. Noting? Okay, then 29th. 29th. Which of the following are colloids? Milk, ice cream, urea solution is a true solution. This we have studied in the which chapter? Liquid solutions. Okay, it is a non-volatile. So it cannot be. And blood is also colloid. Blood coagulation. Okay. So A, B, and D. 29th question options are A, B, and D. 29th options are A, B, and D. Very good. Then 30th question. Which are preparation of sols? Sorry, which are properties of sols? Adsorption, Tyndall effect, flocculation, and paramagnetism. A is also adsorption, preferential adsorption, pipetization, Tyndall effect also okay, flocculation also okay, paramagnetism is not okay. So 30th answers are A, B and C. 30th answer is A, B and C. Now we have reached the final question, 31 question. Okay. So the migration of colloidal particle under influence of electrical field is known as electroosmosis, electrophoresis, electrodialysis, and none. Okay, here semi-permeable membrane is not mentioned, therefore we cannot say it as a electroosmosis. So answer will be only one. What is that answer? B. What is the answer? Only B. Okay, 31B.